because detoxification is based on putting aside the digestive system or toning it down so that we can use the energy that's normally allocated towards digestion, towards immune enhancement. So it's an energy trade-off. That's what happens. So if you're eating, heavy foods and so on, which burn the digestive system, it's kind of like trying to sweep some garbage through the back door while somebody else is sweeping it through the front door, into the front door. It doesn't work. So similarly, these so-called quote-unquote, with respect, detox plans, which you go buy some detox tea and, while you're taking a detox tea, you can a little later go to KFC or, do you respect KFC, or Burger King, do you respect Burger King? It doesn't work, and this is why people used to fast. Fasting is an elementary, basic form of detoxification. And detoxification is also a process that calls on us naturally when we are not well. If you look at the dog, for example, the dog, when it's sick, stops eating. And in fact, most people only recognize that the dog is sick when the dog stops eating the food, right? And then if you follow that dog will go out there into nature and starts to munch on the bushes. And that's where herbs come in. Herbs are the most concentrated source of healing in the plant kingdom. All our pharmaceuticals are based on herbs. But what herbs do to the body and what pharmaceuticals do to the body is two different things, So essentially, when we talk about lifestyle transformation, there's a process in going through it, and it's a natural process. And the first process has to be usually involved in some kind of cleaning up. It makes perfect sense to remove the garbage in the gut first before putting in the healthy food. So instead of having healthy food sitting on top of a garbage heap, then you clear the garbage heap first so the body can utilize the healthy foods. So detoxification really is coming from the word toxin. And a toxin is simply anything inappropriate inside of the body. So the detoxification is the removal of toxins or the removal of inappropriate substances from the body. And the World Health Organization and so on have pretty much, understood and articulated in their own ways that, a lot of these chronic diseases that you see around us are essentially there because of a buildup of toxicity in the body. So different conditions will have different toxins. For example, arthritis, high acidity in the body. Same thing with GERD, high acidity, acidosis, too much acidity. Breast cancer, high estrogen in the body. Cysts, high estrogen in the body. Fibroids, high estrogen in the body. Endometriosis, high estrogen in the body. Prostate cancer, high testosterone. And I could go right down the list, of every condition. So the whole purpose of detoxification is to put the body through a very natural process where you stop polluting the body. And whilst you're having the purest juices and maybe foods too, depending, then you are exercising so as to encourage your circulation so that your two waste treatment plants, your liver and your kidneys, can function optimally. You are sleeping appropriately so that the body gets a chance to heal, because we heal during stage 4 sleep fundamentally. So as we are having a conversation now, there's minimal healing going on in our body. This is when we get to deep stage 4 sleep that the body heals. That in and of itself is a statement that profoundly speaks to the importance of sleep, okay? Sunlight, the immune system, which is our army, our fighting system, has a variety of soldiers, of which one of them is the T cell. The T cell roams around the body and looks for anything unnatural, and then it produces chemicals if it sees something unnatural that neutralizes them. and then flushes it out of the body. For those T cells to do the work, to be activated, they need vitamin D, which is formed in the skin from sunlight, Vitamin D or sunlight also has many other benefits on the body, and one is it produces the production of a chemical in the brain called serotonin, which reduces psychological stress. So you actually have a better mood once you're getting some sun on your skin. Also sunlight on the skin during the day by processes which we don't quite understand as scientists results in more melatonin formation in the brain at night, and melatonin is important to help us to sleep deeply. Melatonin is also important in terms of helping us to regulate our hormones. So that estrogen that I was talking about that can lead to the fibroids and so on, or the testosterone which can lead to the prostate enlargement, can be kept in check. Okay? So how do we even recognize that we need to detox? There are red flags, One, you can have lethargy, unexplained lethargy. You've been eating, you're not particularly stressed, you've been sleeping, but you're just tired, That is a red flag because it could be an overworked and underfed immune system that's struggling, so it's taking your energy. It's saying, no, I can't give you the energy to play the football or the netball, because I need the energy to heal, Two, if your body has, an unpleasant smell, if you, for example, are going to a bathroom and as you're approaching the bathroom, somebody comes out, and then as you get to the door, you have to take a U-turn. Then the person who came out needs a detox. If you're speaking to somebody and they have to step aside because of the pungency of your breath, or you raise your arm on a bus and then people have to be shifting, all of these are indications that you need to detox. If your child uses the bathroom and then at the end of it you have to bring some spray and spray inside here, your child probably needs some kind of a detox. So, that's another red flag. A third red flag is if you have joint issues, joint pains, that's one very clear indication of a detox because of acid buildup in the body. With a detox, you want to alkalize the body and get rid of the acidity. And then if you have that swelling, as I would call it, on the waistline, that is a very powerful indication that one needs to detox. If your skin has seen better days, that's an indication. When you detox, the skin starts to glow. I can actually look at clients after the quote-unquote detox period when they're coming into my office and tell whether they actually did the detox or not just by looking at the skin. They have this glow. And there are other factors. So, once we have identified that, something is going on, or it's just time, if you're in a house and you're constantly filling the garbage bin and you refuse to take it outside, for it to be transported away, then you're going to have a problem at some stage. It's going to catch up on you.